Hello, everybody. So, Samuel Young here, and to tell you the truth, I wasn't gonna make a video about this, but after seeing like the thumbnail for or the movie, God's thumbnail for the whole reviewing the Michael Jackson biopic, the King of Pop himself, MJ. Um Unfortunately, mm, there are some things that are like being said like in the thumbnail. There's like the Rotten Tomato like icon right there, and then there's the fresh one right there. The thing is that the biopic, I don't think it has released yet, but I'm not sure about that. Because look, the movie theaters in my hometown are unfortunately not exactly like available to watch. You see, years ago, the movie theaters in my hometown like shut down around, I don't know, like they were shut down like years ago. Like I don't know if this must have happened like in 19 or like 2020 or like 2021, but basically the movie theaters in my hometown where I live are like no longer available to watch because of some things that were caused by it, if you know what I mean. But look, I don't know. It could have been because of the pandemic that must have happened back in 2020, or it could have been because of some bad business stuff that must have happened, or people here in my hometown must have just not wanted to go to a movie theater, and they must have just spent like more time like streaming a movie than watching it in person in a movie theater. Cause look, the movie theaters in my hometown are like no longer available. But basically, the people who got early access to watch the Michael biopic were actually saying really good things about like how Jafar was depicting Michael in the movie and such, but for some reason it has like a Rotten Tomato percentage for some reason, even though it's literally depicting the King of Pop himself, who is, well, Michael Jackson, but still. It could be depicted that way because of, well, the past that no one wants to talk about, like the allegations and the other stuff that was said about like MJ himself, but here's what I'm gonna be showing basically. So basically right here it has a 2 hour and 7 minute type of film, and it's rated PG-13, and it's gonna be in theaters on April 24th. Anyways, it has a Rotten Tomatoes score of 32%, and the popcorn meter is unknown since this isn't being shown to the public yet, because this is until April 24th, and the reviews for the people who are reviewing this, well, some of them are really nice, but the thing is that some of these are not. One from somebody named Bob Chipman, who gave it a 3 out of 10, says ultimately guilty of the very sin it correctly makes Parchuck, I don't know how to say that word, Joe Jackson its central villain for stripping Michael of his full humanity. That's referencing his possible dad, because I think it's a thing that's known in the public that Michael Jackson's dad didn't really treat Michael in the best way, since he was the one that mostly wanted him to focus on his, like, singing and such. And basically it says good, bad, or otherwise in order to perceive him as an empty, arrested, and exploitative commodity. I don't know how to say that word. Another one says, after some reported nips and tucks, attuned, I don't know how to say some of these words. Biopic of the King of Pop feels like an attempt to balance fan service with an understanding of a serious artist. Yeah. But anyways, some of these feel like feel like feel like it's just kinda just it's kinda just saying some bad things about the film because of, Now you can pause the video as I'm scrolling because look, I do not want to read all of these reviews, but yeah. Basically it's just a like wow. Like, some of these are bad, some of these could be good, you never know. Cause some of these have fresh tomato ratings on them, and some of them have like a bad Rotten Tomato type of ranking on them. Like I said, if you guys want to like read the reviews I'm mostly like pausing on, then go ahead. Or go ahead and go to the Rotten Tomatoes website to read them, because honestly, when I saw the trailer, it looked like a film that depicts Michael and his whole, like, um like pop star and joyful type of musical touring type of ways. But for me, I don't know. Cause like I said, the movie theaters here where I live are um are permanently shut down, so I do not know what to say about this film. So yeah, and I cannot play the trailer cause that is copyrighted. And after watching the Sonic movie and such and other trailers, I do not want to get hit with another copyright claim. So yeah. Anyways, what do you guys think of the trailer for Michael Jackson's biopic? And to anybody wanting to watch the film, what do you think? What do you think of the biopic and trailer? You can all tell me in the comments. And other than that, this is Samuel Young, and I am